First of all, I got a job. I got a job. Hello, this is Budgets with Grace, where I give you a glimpse of my life using the lens of my budget. My name's Grace, and I have a big announcement. I got a job today, yay! So I will be doing a new contract. I am a contract UX designer, which means I pretty much make screens for software and work with developers to make it actual working software. And yeah, I'll be working on a 3-month contract, and I'm really excited to do that. For that, I will be paid with a paycheck as a W-2 employee. So today is probably going to be my last freelance business budget check-in for a while because I'll be busy doing this contract for the next 3 months. And that actually works out perfectly for me. So let's get into it. So like I said, we're looking at my business budget, and I'm just going to look at these transactions. I know that I got a payment coming in, and I had a few bills that went out for recurring expenses. So now I'll hop back into the budget page. If you don't recognize the software you're seeing right now, it's called YNAB, or You Need a Budget. If you want to give it a try, there's a link in my description below. It's some of the best budgeting software out there, and I use it for my business as well as my personal budget. I use the profit first method, which I've explained in a previous video. I'll link to the first profit first video I did to kind of explain it. I'm just going to do it quickly. So I'm going to take the total amount I was paid and take 3% of that. And then again, the total amount I was paid, 24%, 65%, and this last one should be the total remaining amount, this 470.40, if I've done my math right. And it is right. Yay! I'm really energetic right now because it's like I'm hyped on the job. All right, so first I'll do my profit. And so I released that profit. Oh, maybe I'll do it a different way. So I'm going to take 90. I'm only going to take 10%. How am I going to do this? So if I multiply the value I have in here by 90%, it releases just 10% into to be budgeted, and I'm going to take that amount and put it into profit for giving. Now I'm going to take this remaining amount and divide it by 2 and put half of it into my reserve and half of it into profit for distribution. And taxes are easy. They just go all into my estimated taxes. And owner's compensation, I'm going to release into to be budgeted because I need to add 1,000 to this month so I can pay myself today. And then the rest of it is going to go into a few different places. I'm going to put 1,000 in February. Catastrophe. And the external hard drive goes flying across the room. Good job, Nappy. Okay, where was I? What was I doing? My compensation. So I'm going to put 1,000 into February. Not February, into my group. Oh, actually, and I probably just want the total to be 1,000. I don't need it to be more than that because then I'll be getting my new paychecks from my W-2 job. And I was going to try to put this further ahead because my contract will be up. But I guess I'll put it in January and put it into payday reserve. Awesome. So cool, my business has the funds to pay me and I don't need to get paid for a while. So that's great. I love that. While I separate my operation expenses, I want to talk about this new job a little bit more. And it was a journey. I had a phone interview last week, and I had a video interview where I shared a presentation of my work. I basically broke down 2 projects that I've made into pretty detailed case studies and answered questions about them. And it's pretty nerve-wracking, but I heard back the next day, today, that I got it. It's a job with Amazon, and I'm just so freaking excited. Sorry for the cats, but I'm so freaking excited to have a job with Amazon. It's just going to be a huge stepping stone in terms of who I can network with. If I like working on this team, I could potentially stay with them or just have Amazon on my resume, which will make it easier to find more opportunities with them or really anybody in the future. So huge name to put on my resume. I'm super stoked on it. All right, back to the budgeting. And we budget for these expenditures. Click under funded. Didn't I not fund this? I think I'll just wait to fund that until, because I like it when it's a whole number. So I'm looking at the Sublime text editor and it's this $591. But if I wait to fund it till March, it's like $650, which is, I just find it more agreeable. All right, so in February, funded all those. And now I need to fund into March. I know that I'm not going to be getting the income that I would be expecting, so I don't know if like I'm going to have to adjust for this. Okay, so I can almost fund everything. Not quite though, until April. So maybe instead of having such a huge reserve for that, I'll take maybe, I bet I won't need 300 to get me all the way until June, but let's see. Oh, I don't want it in solo mode. So $650 and $4 there. And in May, we'll just highlight everything. Click on underfunded. And now we can go into June. And let's see, I'm looking in this sidebar at underfunded, and I'm going to try to get it down to what I have left. Like, see what I can fund just with that. Ooh, I'm happy with that. That looks good to me. So, all my bills are covered until June. All like the bills would be this immediate obligations category. Those are the ones that have monthly invoices that come out. True expenses are going to be recurring on annual dates, so don't have to worry about those for now, but it's good to have the sinking funds building up. And yes, I'm like sort of breaking from the profit first rule in terms of like I took that from what could be my paychecks. But I'm okay with that because not planning to have freelance income, so it's fine. This should go over here. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's pay me. Let's pay me. Business checking. Gonna add a transaction. I think I call it personal. Owner's compensation. Last paycheck in January. $1,000. Save. Oh, let's see. These are just linked up, so I just have to approve them. Great, and we should be all good and set in my business budget. So I'm going to switch to the household budget. Oh boy, so much to do. So let's look at WeQ checking. Forest paid me for rent, etc. Ganderful business. I think it got a bit mixed up in here. Well, I thought that I had it scheduled. Guess not. All right, that's fine. Great, phone battery is gonna run out. Okay, should be set up on the tech, and let's see, what are these 4 transactions that it's trying to tell me about? So this ATM is a cash transfer to my cash. Forrest paid me, transferred to my IRA Roth. I don't know why my bill hasn't come out for my electric yet, but we'll approve all those. And I guess this is the only one I have scheduled, so I will just, let's change this to, I guess I don't need it to be repeating anymore. Say today, and it will take 1,000 in and clear that. I think this actually will repeat just once more. I'll get paid one more time on Tuesday. Coolio. And now I'll go into my budget area. Yay! Why do I have $40 less than I should? I guess I over budgeted by 40 bucks. I have been kind of bad with the cannabis thing. Like, I just can't. It's frustrating. Like, I see a lot of people doing the 34 reset challenge, which is so cool, and I get bored. And that's my thing. So yeah, gonna try to not feel bad about it like usual, but yeah. And I've also haven't recorded a couple transactions, so I know I need at least 70 in here. So and I don't think I'll be buying any more this month, so that should be fine. And I'll go ahead and record that right now, actually. So POM is the spot, and did 34 probably then, and then we had another one, same spot. I'm gonna put red flag because I knew I was gonna pay myself today, and last night I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Cool. I'm gonna go through January and make sure everything I need to cover is covered. Looks like monthly meds need to happen, or I think that that'll actually be the beginning of February, so maybe I'll just throw this in here instead. Okay. That all looks good. Gonna add my last 125 for my Roth IRA goal this month. And I believe I thought I had not funded all that giving. Oh well, that's fine. Food spending, we're doing okay so far. Doing okay on all this. Actually, I know for random gift day, my friend was having a hard time, so I think I'm going to send her a $6 Starbucks card. So I'll put that into gifts because I know I want to do that. And another thing that I moved around during the week was for cats. The cats like to mess around with the new TV, and so we are getting one of those air spritzer that is motion detected, so when they step in front of it, it scares the bejesus out of them, and they don't do it anymore. Supposed to train them up real quick, so I have high hopes. Other than that, I'm gonna say we're good. I'll be coming back into this after I fund a bit more into February. And let's see. So Forrest paid me. So I budgeted the amount that he paid me, which left this positive balance in January, and then I moved the money from this category into the respective ones that he owes. So you can see I've moved almost exactly $750 out, which is what he pays me, and then he gets that leftover penny to do whatever. Plus, also I paid him just recently to go to Costco, so money from my grocery category and from my like consumable house goods moved into that category for him. So that's a little bit how that works. And I don't think, okay, I'll come back to that in a minute. Don't need to fund that. Do need to fund car insurance and phone. Let's do another 100 into groceries. We just like stocked up on things. I don't even know if we'll need consumable goods, so maybe I can leave that. Giving. This is the one that I didn't fully fund it. I just remembered it wrong for last month. So there's my giving all set up, almost $200 put like every month put away. That's a lot more than I have ever before. Food spending. Yeah. Click that underfunded. Personal spending. Probably at least $80 in cannabis. Definitely clothing. Oh, I should show you my knitting because that's craft supplies. I'll show it to you. This is it so far. It's very purple. It's going to be a nice long shawl. This is the pattern repeat has been done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and it needs to be done 8 times, but it increases on each end by 1 each row. So it I've gone through 25% of my yarn about, and it starts really fast, and now it's going to take like a lot longer to go each row. So fun project. Misc, it's always good to throw a little in there. I think I'll do those categories. Oh, that's right. I probably pulled out of fuel to get that cat thing, because I haven't been spending practically anything on gas, and I don't even think I'll need to fill up again, so put 15 in there. That sounds good. $5 on cat stuff. Event funds. Oh boy. I was like, wow, I'm doing great at funding this month. And now I get here. I'm like, oh yeah, that. So maybe I'll skip random gift day and birthday, because I know Valentine's Day needs to be funded. Why isn't that 100% funded? Oh, it is. Okay. Cool. Do Mother and Father's Day. So I'm going to leave this leftover amount and then go back actually to January and do the found it method that I was doing last time. So I'm just going to look into all my categories and see if there's any kind of leftovers that I can roll over. Like maybe I'll take $3.25 out of consumable goods and put it into my found it category. Goals, giving, we're not going to touch. Food spending, I could probably take 26 cents from here. Go down the line. Take this extra penny from here. All right, I was able to find a lot less than last time, but I had already gone through and like found the stuff I needed to fund for the cats. I think I can also go into February, and we're good on dry food. We do not need dry food this month. However, cat litter, I'll take from forest category for that. Let's see. Oh shoot, I haven't funded like hardly any of my true expenses either. Oops. Okay, let's go back in here and go into, I'll take this found it. And I guess I'll be putting this into true expenses. That didn't give me all the wiggle room I wanted it to. Oh, why am I over in March? How could I overspend hidden category? Shoot. No. Not, so many hidden categories. Crap. Okay, I was messing around with my giving categories, and it looks like this one just got screwed up. Okay, figured it out. It's all good. Except now I have all of my messy categories showing. I'll have to go through and make sure everything's where it should be. So yeah, I feel a little behind in terms of I used to be a solid 1 month ahead. This is my last paycheck in January, so ideally February would be fully funded. So it is in terms of what I will actually be spending. It's just my sinking funds and event funds that I need to get funded. So if I go into February and I just highlight those two for event funds and let's say true expenses, I'm a good almost like about $925 short. So I am so excited to have that new job so I can get ahead and then maybe make some fun purchases. Like we'd love a new couch around here to go with the brand new TV and I don't know, things like that. It's been a long one. I think that's all that I had to talk about. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And thanks so much for hanging out. So if you could like, comment, subscribe, all the things, I'll catch you next time. Bye.